What is happening? This is Killer Instant. Yo, this one surprises me. When I drink it, I'm not expecting anything because I'm like thinking this doesn't have the stimulants that says it has. It surprises me every time. I wasn't looking forward after taking all the other pre-workouts I was taking, but then when I took this, and I was honestly thinking this was gonna be a flop. All right, so in the world of these pre-workouts where we see stimulants that are looking super cool and exotic, there comes a trend where a pre-workout isn't like the label. The experience is a little bit different, and it seems to be the case with Killer Instant. This is a pre-workout that claims to have that exotic stimulant DMAA, and this stimulant, if you know, it is impossible to find these days. Although some pre-workouts have it, it's just hard to get. Either they're not in the US or they're out of stock all the time, and it's a hassle. Some pre-workouts have it in the US, and they have like some variant, or they claim to have it and it's not on the label. So Killer Instant is like one of those pre-workouts, you see it and you think, probably not. I'm probably not gonna risk my money on this. And I was honestly thinking this was gonna be a flop. This was gonna be one of those pre-workouts that doesn't do anything special. And boy, was I wrong. This thing surprised me. So let me go over the label real quick. Let's go over the ingredients. Beta-alanine, 4 grams. You may get some tingles, but this is different because it's not starting with citrulline. So we should be getting some tingles. It's kind of weird how we're not seeing citrulline. 2 grams of agmatine. Agmatine is like the defender of nitric oxide. So when you have ingredients that increase nitric oxide, agmatine indirectly increases nitric oxide, not only by protecting the levels from decreasing, but also indirectly increasing it. And it also has some nootropic effects, so it should provide some mood elevating benefits, slightly. Then we have Hydromax. This is a premium form of glycerol at 1 gram. It's kind of small of a dose, kind of a small dose, but it should increase water retention, providing some wet pumps, so your muscles will look fuller and rounder. Then we have taurine, 1 gram. This acts like an electrolyte, helping with hydration. Beta P, this is a mood elevation type of ingredient that will help with motivation, as well as those neurotransmitters that helps you feel good. Think of it as an inferior form of erythrogenesis. Then we have amino ethyl nitrate, 500 milligrams. This is a nitrate-based ingredient that will help with pumps because it is a nitrate. It will help with pumps in a different pathway called the nitrate-nitrate pathway. So instead of increasing arginine levels in your blood, this will increase blood flow through the nitrate pathway. So there's a couple different pathways for the pump. There's like the water pumps, the wet pumps, the dry pumps, which is nitrates, as well as like citrulline. But there's also like the nitrate-nitrate pathway and the arginine pathway. So 3 main pathways. Norvaline, 500 milligrams. This also helps with nitric oxide boosting benefits. So lots of nitric oxide boosters, except we don't really see citrulline, which is interesting. Caffeine hydra. So in total, there is 400 milligrams of caffeine, 400. So it is a potent pre-workout because it still has some more stimulants, and it's coming from 2 forms of caffeine. Caffeine hydrous, normal digesting form of caffeine, and then caffeine malate, a slower digesting form of caffeine. Then we have an exotic stimulant, 125 milligrams. This is a high dose, and it may have risks for increasing blood pressure as well as heart rate when it comes to these kind of doses, but who knows if it's actually in there. Some pre-workouts claim to have it, but the experience is a little bit different than that. And halostastin, 65 milligrams. This is like a alternative to ephedrine, which is a potent fat burner, but halostastin is milder. And then we have coffee berry fruit extract. It's like an antioxidant. It's not caffeine or anything like that. Huperzine, 200 micromilligrams. This is a full clinical dose to help with focus. It helps with focus by reducing that enzyme that reduces neurotransmitter, which reduces the acetylcholine levels in your system, in your blood, allowing for more focus and mental concentration throughout the day, as well as in your workout, of course. So how's the experience? What's it like? Because this is a stim junkie type of pre-workout. Let's go. So the experience on this, oh my God. Okay, so it's different. When I'm drinking it, I don't feel that much, and then something hits. And just like this mix of mood elevation, wakefulness, and energy. And it's a sleeper. It's a sleeper of a pre-workout because it creeps up on you, and then it's like, whoa, this is just like something is off, because this is a cool looking label and we know what these ingredients do, but it's like, okay, this experience is a little bit different than what I would expect. There isn't that typical exotic stimulant burning feeling inside. It's more like a warmth of euphoria building over with energy mixed in. And like, I'm sitting on the computer sipping this pre-workout, and I'm just in this productive, focused mood, and it was hard to get up from the computer, but I eventually got up, I got to the gym, and then the energy and the focus and euphoria, it's just all mixed in together and into this nice experience. Like, if I could compare it to a pre-workout, it would be like Hive V2, and this was more of a potent pre-workout. Killer Instinct surprised me in many ways. Not only are the pumps good, but the energy and the euphoria and the mood elevation is fantastic. Now this, keep in mind, like, I used this a couple times, and I used this the day after using Maniaco, and it still hit. It still surprised me. I thought this was gonna be like, okay, this is gonna carry me through the day, it's gonna be whatever. But then it lived up to whatever Maniaco delivered the day before, and it surprised me in many ways. It's one of those pre-workouts that you take and you're like, you have it with all your other pre-workouts, and say you don't use it for a while and then you use it again. You're like, wait, why didn't I use this again? Like, why did I sleep on this? And and it works fantastic. It surprised me in many ways, and I don't know if it actually has that exotic stimulant, but again, it's a surprise hitter. I don't know if there's something extra inside, but it definitely doesn't feel like the regular energy and experience that you would get from DM stimulants. What is going on? I don't know, but it has pumps, it has energy and focus and euphoria, and it's just like this head buzz that goes on, and I still have it after 2 hours of having it. It lasts a while. It lasts all day. I don't know if I noticed a crash. I don't think I noticed a crash, but all in all, a surprise hitter. This is living up to what I've had with like Aventador and Dark Horse. I think this is a little bit more euphoric even, but I'm gonna have to make a ranking list on all these pre-workouts that I've had recently, because this is changing everything. This pre-workout and all the others I've been using, like, you would think it's over, like there's no more exotic pre-workouts, but this brings back some hope. This brings back some hope. So if you tried this, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your experience. You can get paid for your reviews by going over with FitFrick. You can get paid through gift cards or PayPal, and the gift cards work for any store that you like. Just check out the links in the description. You can get this pre-workout from Nutritional Supplement Shop. That's where I got it from, and the link will be in the description. You can use my discount code, which supports the channel and helps me keep up my addiction for pre-workouts and reviewing them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it.